Simplify 3x cubed, y to the negative 1, z to the negative 1, all over x to the negative 4, y to the 0th, z to the 0th. All right, so I have a big fraction bar, and what I'm looking at is positive exponents, negative exponents, and 0 exponents. We're going to take turns going through all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these terms and seeing if they stay, seeing if they move, or seeing if they turn into anything. Anything with a positive exponent or an invisible 1 exponent stays. So 3 stays at 3. X to the positive 3 stays in the numerator. Y to the negative 1 moves to the denominator and becomes y to the positive 1. Z to the negative 1 moves to the other side of the fraction bar and becomes z to the positive 1. So we're done with the numerator. Now let's go down here to the denominator. X to the negative 4 becomes x to the positive 4 in the numerator. Anything to the 0th power becomes 1, so times 1. Z again to the 0th power becomes 1, so times 1. So let's rearrange things and maybe clean things up a little bit. All right, 3 times x to the 3rd times x to the 4th, not going to do much there. Y to the invisible 1, z to the invisible 1, times 1 times 1. If I multiply 1, nothing changes, so I really don't need them. Now, 3 doesn't change. If I multiply terms of the same base, add the exponent. X to the 3rd times x to the 4th means I add the exponents, and that becomes x to the 7th. Y to the 1st doesn't combine with anything, and I don't need that invisible 1 there, so leave it as y. Z to the 1st also doesn't combine with anything, and I also don't need that invisible 1 there, so leave it as just z, and this guy becomes 3x to the 7th all over yz.